One of the first things I check when I have a dog that comes to me for pet sitting is to make sure that in the event that the dog gets out of my property or it gets away from me when it's on a walk or we're out and about, that it's got all proper identification tags on it. So the first thing I always ask the owner to check is to make sure that the dog's microchip information is up to date. So that's usually contained on a central animal registry. You usually can log in and you can make sure that you're registered as the owner of the dog and it's not the previous owner or the breeder, that your contact number's there and also your address. And you can also, I believe, do that at your local vet. So you can take your dog into the vet and they'll scan the microchip and they'll update your details. So before you put your dog in pet sitting, make sure you do that. The other thing I do is I always ask, is the dog registered with the local council? That can be important because if the dog gets out and it is picked up with the council can see, you can see here, blue identification tags and it's got a number on it. So that shows that Honey is registered with the council, and the council should also have my details. They can give me a call and say, we've got your dog, come down and get it. The other thing that I just did the other day for my dogs is I got some specific pet tags done for them. So on one side is their name, and then on the other side is my mobile number. So rather than my dogs or pet sit dogs get picked up and sent to the pound, if someone local manages to catch the dog or they have the dog in their possession, they can look at the tags and they can see that the dog's name is Honey Bear and that is the dog's mobile, and hopefully before the council even gets involved, they can call me and they can say, hey, I've got your dog, can you come and pick it up? Same if the dog goes to a local vet. A lot of people do drop dogs at the local vet if they find a dog out in the street. So really important to check with your owners that all the pets' identification is up to date. The other thing that you can do is you can have some of these made, which I've had done, and instead of my dog's name, I've obviously got pet sitter, Melanie, and on the back I've got my mobile number. So I will put one of these on a dog that I'm pet sitting, and that way, for example, if the dog gets out, the owner is overseas, they're not going to be answering their phone potentially, or they may be not able to be contacted. The person can see that there is a pet sitter, that my name's Melanie, and they can then call my mobile and say, hey, I found a dog, I believe you might be pet sitting it. So that's another idea to have for security. So I've not had dogs get away from me or get out or end up at the pound, thank goodness, but I think it is very important to check with the owner that their dog's microchip details are up to date, their dog is registered with the council and is having these current ID tags on the dog, and ideally that the dog has a personalised pet tag on them with the dog's name and a contact mobile number. And to take it a step further, as a pet sitter, you can also get pet tags made saying your name, pet sitter, and your mobile number so that you can be contacted if you're pet sitting a dog.